comparing and contrasting the Jeemak Go Pro with the Apex Action Camera GoPro. Stay tuned. Hi everybody, welcome again to another episode of Fish Keeping Jamaica. Welcome to my channel. Okay, in 2018 I bought a Jeemak action camera. I bought it for less than 45 US dollars, right? So it's a relatively cheap type of underwater camera in which I use to capture some images, or should I say some action beneath the water that my fish actually occupy. So it's a 4K Wi-Fi um, action camera, right? Okay, recently 2024 I purchased a new camera, Apex action camera, and it's within the range of about roughly about $40 on Amazon. Okay, now both cameras are referred to as cheap cameras, right? They do the same thing as the other expensive brand, and today I'm not talking about the expensive brand. I'm talking about these two cameras, what they have in common, and what to look for if you get any of these two. Okay, so when I first did the video on Jeemak, not much persons were actually looking at Jeemak, but when you look at the amount of monies that you have, and the things that you want to achieve, some persons are more prudent now in looking at the most reasonable action camera that they can actually acquire with the funds that they have. Okay, so when I got my Jeemak, I got it in a bag. Now this was like probably about 4 or 5 years ago, guys. Probably more than that, right? 6 years ago, right? I don't have the bag with me with everything, but I can actually describe what it looks like, right? It was a bag, and if you look at the description below, I can give you well, there's a link that I did a video when I just got this from the package, and I actually shared with you what was in the package. Okay, so I got this a few days ago, guys. Looking nice, right? Okay, cool. And I got it in this compartment. Really cool. I like it, right? Like the Jeemak action cam, the Apex camera doesn't come with all the necessary details that you would wish for, right? It comes with what you call it, the basics. You can actually you can actually use some of these stuff to mount on your car and on your bike, on your helmet, on a vest if you're actually going camping, all of that. So everything is there for that. However, so as to ensure that I got a stick, yes guys, a stick, I had to actually order what I call it, a universal package for GoPro, and this is what I got for the universal package, right? And this was the same situation for the Jeemak. For the universal package, I got my vest, and I got some other screws and stuff, fittings that I can use to put on a helmet and other stuff, right? Okay, now throughout the entire package, and all of these laid out here were purchased recently with my 4K Apex, right? Okay, I'm gonna have to do another video which shares with you the difference in quality, because although I have actually purchased a new cam, that doesn't mean that I'm going to be throwing away the old cam. I'm just going to be speaking to you about packaging and the difference as to where we're at right now. Okay, so similar to the Jeemak when I received it, right? I did not receive any charger. I got my USB, right? Yeah, to charge, to do the necessary charging, right? I got my USB to charge the different parts, right? And whether it be the battery in the camera or the battery out the camera. Right, so I have my USBs. Good. In addition to that, guys, I also have a mic. In addition, I also have a mic that goes with the action cam, and this is so cool. That's the Apex, right? So in the package, I got a mic, I got a camera, I got USB, an extra battery, a remote for Wi-Fi, and I think this is for the helmet. I'm not sure if I had actually mixed them up because I was traveling, so I actually tried to put everything together. But I got some universal parts, right, to actually clip into the vest and on the hat and on all of that, right? Okay, so there's some sections in which I really need to share with you right now. One is that this new action cam unit I purchased, right, Apex, it comes with a charging port that is separate and apart from the camera itself. And so you would actually place the batteries in, and by the way, it comes with two batteries, right? One battery I think is in, right? And you can actually charge independent from the camera. Now, I advise that you charge independent from your camera, and reason being is that I have been charging in the camera for years, and this is what happened. The battery itself have actually been swollen because of, I don't know if we call it overcharge or batteries just going. It can be used, but it's just like that, right? Now the battery is swollen, needs to be replaced, but I did not replace it, and this is how both batteries are at right now. So it just have a few more, probably life we call it, recording, right? I am not sure if this port can be used to charge the battery for the Jeemak. So this is a Jeemak battery, right? And this, if I push this down here, it probably might damage that. So what I'm gonna be trying now to see if the Jeemak battery, well, if the Apex Cam battery can fit within the Jeemak space. Guys, you see as if it can fit. Right? It should be able to fit. I'm gonna check to see if it can be turned on. Yeah, it fits. And so the Apex Cam battery can work with the Jeemak, right? Right, so it's on. Alright guys, alright, cool. Alright, so the Jeemak battery is practically going, you see, it's swollen. It's practically damaging the unit itself. Alright, so that's one of the things regarding the Jeemak, right? It did not come with something like this. I can actually charge it independently from this, right? I can also charge the battery. For example, I'm in my car and I want to record while I'm driving, so I can actually plug it in, get the power in, and it works. Just like the Jeemak, the Apex Cam did not come, or should I say, was not purchased, and in the package was a memory card. So if you are planning to buy a GoPro, would that be Jeemak, any even the Hero, whatever. Well, I'm not sure about the Hero. I haven't purchased one, but I'm just assuming that they don't come with memory cards. So I had to buy, I had to purchase the memory card independently, right? So the memory card is in, right? Card is in, right? So just like the Jeemak, I got two batteries, but I got a charging port, right? I did not get a mic with the Jeemak, but I got a mic with the Apex, right? I have gadgets, should I say? Yeah, gadgets in which I can put on a helmet, put on my chest, and I can do I call it a chest vest. Yeah, so this is the chest vest, right? But I think the chest vest, I got this in the universal package along with a new handle, right? If you look good, you'll notice that the handle, well, this one is old, right? I use some tape to tape it up, but the handle after a while it gets rusty and it doesn't really retract that well. But this is a new one, guys. I now have a new um, handle. Yeah, I think the original one, the rubber is off, right? So the original one, this is the casing for the Jeemak, right? And yeah, I did get some gadgets like this because I purchased the Jeemak primarily, and this is, I think this is you can put this in the car, right? I purchased the GoPro primarily for recording underwater, so I did not use all the gadgets in which came with the Jeemak. So I placed them somewhere in which I can't find right now, right? The only thing important to me is a stick with the, with the container at the top, and I would actually place the camera in, right, and start to record. Alright, so the new stick, right, I can choose to detach this box from this one and place it on the new stick, but I think I'm going to be using the new stick with the new GoPro. This is the new box, right, for the new GoPro. This came with the Apex package, and I like the package, guys. The other one was a bag. I think it's not really that attractive, but this one is a case, and it seems so cute and really awesome, right? Okay, so continuing, let me. So now I have actually discovered, or should I say, taken the everything apart as far as the gadget is concerned, and I have actually attached the the box to the stick, and it's looking okay. I think there's a layer of plastic on the inside of this. I'm gonna be taking it off. So the Apex Cam is now ready to record. Memory card is in, battery is charged, has its own stick, and the only thing left for me to do now, guys, is to do some recording. But I won't be doing the recording today because I'm packed and my schedule just will not allow it. So I'm going to be putting things back together. Putting the GoPro, I think it's the Jeemak, yeah, putting the Jeemak battery in. Yeah, it's messing up the thing. I'm gonna try and see if I can use one of the battery, right? An Apex battery in, but I think it needs to be charged. I'm gonna be placing it in for charging. And what for the Jeemak and the Apex, it did not come with any adapter for charging, so I'm gonna have to use my phone charger so as to get it charged. And hopefully in the next couple of days I can do some recording and we can look at the quality of both. Well, the quality for the Jeemak might be a little bit out right now because, guys, I've been using it for the past 4 or 5 years, right? So to be truthful, it's expected that the Apex will look a little bit more better, but still do some analysis to see where I'm at, and I can either direct you to some videos in which I have used the Jeemak in its early stage so as to do some recording. So these are some of the gadgets that was actually purchased with the container here, in the container here, should I say, right, guys? And I actually got some via the universal order, so as to get the stick and to get some other things that will be needed, so as to ensure that the GoPro can be, used for what it's intended. Right, so I'm going to be packing back the stuff together. GoPro will be going back into the box. I'm going to be placing everything as best as possible into the box, and I'll share with you update of this. Peace out, guys. Catch you next time. Bye bye.